Hi guys, and welcome to Finish It Friday, episode 28. So here's our measurements from last Wednesday, from a few days ago. I'm going to try to do this fast because I still have to punch in for work at 8:30 Central Time. But I didn't want to wait till my lunch hour to do this. All right, so we have your 5.5 by 8.5 piece of cardstock, your 3 that are 1.5 by 2.5, your 3 that are 1 1/4 by 2 1/4, 2 that are 2 by 5 3/8, and then your optional inside card. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to score. So we get that scoring blade, and we're going to go 2 1/8 on one side, flip it around, 2 1/8 on the other side. Now this should get you really close to being in the middle. So see, I have just a little bit of a gap there, but I'm not going to worry about that. It's good enough. All right. I like scoring on the back. I know a lot of people worry about how some of the bone folders leave like a glossy look. I'm not too worried about it. I just put it on the back. All right. This will be our inside piece if we choose to use it, which we probably will with this dark of a card base. All right. So these two pieces are just going to go on your flaps. So decide which side you like. I'm going to use the flower side. Yes, I'm not a flower person. Well, I am, but I'm not. But I am. Okay, so I'm going to use the flower side. I'm going to put some of my seal down. Because I'm not going to do anything with those pieces. I like laying it out like this and kind of looking to get that edge. Now, if you wanted this to be a little smaller, you could. If you wanted more of outline, you most certainly could. All right, let me make sure I have the right side up, because some of these flowers would go upside down. Okay, there we are. Okay, so this is the side up. Again, I'm just going to kind of look, make sure I like how it looks for the border, and then press down. All right, so there's your card so far. Then on these 3 pieces, they're either very vanilla, basic white, or a lighter cardstock. So like, oh, you know what would have been pretty? Blushing Bride. Nope, I'll just sort of leave it like this. All right, and the colors I'm going to use today are Mango Melody, which I think I need to re-ink my stamp pad again. I've never had to really re-ink stamp pads that much, but my Mango Melody I do a lot. So I don't know something about the color. Melon Mambo and Highland Heather. Yes, I know, not the most complimentary of colors, but I want it to be bright, light, springy, bright. And I'm going to be using Hello Ladybug. Now, if you're a demonstrator, the new catalog PDF comes out next Wednesday, which will tell us what gets retired also. So I haven't used you enough Ladybug. So hopefully she sticks around. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'm going to getting out my piercing mat because it's photopolymer. So let's get some of these flowers in there. On one of these pieces. See, that's really, I have to re-ink it again. I'm hoping to get to the edges. Now I'm getting my fingers in it too. There we go. And it's one of my favorite colors. And again, with the new catalog coming out in May, but we'll get to see a PDF of it next Wednesday. We're also getting into, I guess there's going to be a color change. Pretty much, it's inevitable. So we're going to see which colors may or may not be around starting in May. Now we know that we'll get 5 new in colors, but will some of the retiring in colors like soft succulent, fresh freesia, pale papaya, evening evergreen, and soft succulent, did I say that twice? Yeah, polished pink, the other one. Will they get moved into the lineup, the 40 to 48 lineup. No one knows. We'll figure it all out on Wednesday. All right, so let me go ahead and put that one down. This one, I think on this one, I'm going to do my fancy ladybug. Oh, that was terrible. For those of you who watch YouTube a lot, I sounded like Link from Good Mythical Morning. I said fancy. All right, those of you who watch them will know what I mean. All right, so wash that off. Let's get Ladybug. We're going to do her in Melon Mambo. All right. I'm going to do her a little bit to the lower here. Oh, she's so cute. Melon Mambo, actually. You know what? I might have to, and once a year I usually go through and test out all of my pads and re-ink what I have to, this and that and such. But with the color refresh potentially coming, didn't want to do that yet. Because why re-ink a pad that may be retired and I only use for my personal use? All right. So now let's go ahead with Highland Heather. All right, and I'm lining up those dots. There you are. Gosh, they all seem really muted. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. All right, so let's go ahead. We'll put that on the next one. Oh, shoot. I'm going to want to put one of my little greetings on there. I want to do the hello. Hello. All right. I also want to do this quickly because my alarm's going to go off a second for me to take my chemotherapy pills. So don't want that alarm to go off, but it's going to. So you're going to hear it. So I'm sorry. All right. And now let's see. What do I want to do in this last little part? I don't know. What a quandary. Maybe I will do this. Go ahead and put it over here. Wow, the finishing. Maybe I never took the finishing off of these. I can't believe that I've had them and I've used them and I haven't gotten the finishing off. Could be, but it seems a little impossible to me. All right, so now let's go ahead, because I'm thinking how I'm going to line this up. Let's see, so I think I want to draw in more of my not very colored mango melody. Ah, that looks good. Oh, and I have to get the little circle in, the little troop. Let me go ahead and I'm going to have these all over the place. Go ahead and get a little shush of the center. There we go. Off center, of course. All right. Now let's go ahead and put that on. Okay, so now let's go back to our card. So we are going to put these on like this. So you've got to remember this so that your, oh, look, that didn't, I might have to put another You see how that's just fading into the background there. So let me show you what I mean. I'm going to go ahead and do this. But see how I almost need, it's almost too matchy-matchy. I almost need a little bit of a break between that. So let me grab out, I know I have Whisper White, basic white laying around. So since that's 1.5 by 2.5, we're going to make this 1 3/4 by 2 3/4. No, sorry. It's 2.5, so we're going to make it, oh look, we're just going to make it however long that is. Because that's 2.5. Nope, we're not. So see how we keep going up a 1/4. And there goes my alarm. And I'm going to move my phone for a second, just so I can snooze that. So we're going to go up another. So we're going to go 1 3/4 by 2 3/4. So let's do the 2 3/4 first. Make sure. Oh, that's a lot. No, I'm going to go up an 1/8. So we're going to go 1 5/8 by 2 5/8. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Just because if I had used the stripe side of this, and let me show you what I mean. I think I have it out. Yes, here. See, if I had used the stripe side of this instead of the flower, see how there would have been that contrast. But with this, it just kind of fades in. So that's why I'm adding the white. So let's go 2 5/8, 2 5/8, and then 1 5/8. Which way did I go? That's 2 5/8. All right. 1 5/8. Just for a little more contrast. I really didn't like how that just blended in. All right. So let's go ahead and put those on. So sorry. Go ahead. Don't do as I do, because when I was plotting this in my mind on Wednesday, I was going to use the stripe side, but then I saw my Hello Ladybug and I just wanted to use her. She just was making me happy. And it's all about happiness, right? All right. So now let's go ahead. See how that just pops it up just a little bit. Perfect. All right, so now let's go ahead. You only want to put tape or adhesive on the side that you don't want to stick down. So we're only putting it on this one, on this side. Set it up where you want it. And press down. Do the bottom one now. Again. You want it down here. And on this one, you're going to do it on the opposite side. Oh no, did you see what I did there? Hang on. Oh my gosh. I'm just going to leave it that way. It's not, no, I can't do it. That bothers me. Sorry. I'll huff away. All right. Now let's try it. So this is going here. This is going here. And now this is going over here. And then you can see you still have room for jewels. And you have 3 spots. So that's perfect because we do them in 3s. Here's the inside. And then here's your little strip if you want it. I'm not going to put mine in because I'd have to cut it back down. All right, so there you are, guys. This inspiration, I was on my YouTubes going through also Facebook, some of my groups, and someone had done a card and it was just so pretty. I don't know, maybe it was on Back Porch Stampers. I printed it off, but now in this mess of a room I don't know where it is. So that's where it came from. All right, only had time to do a couple other examples. Here's this one, using lighting the way. Oh my gosh, it's telling me to take my pills. All right, and then here's the last one. This, because the Hues of Happiness will be retiring. Yes, it's going to happen. They don't carry over TSPs. So this one I just did on a basic white base and just let the designer series paper do all the work. All right, guys, thanks for dropping in, sharing a little bit of your Friday with me. Have a great Friday. Hope to see you this weekend. Hope to get on and get some more videos recorded. If not, give me a thumbs up, give me a comment, share me with your friends, and have a great day.